We're going to be looking at the 32nd chapter of the Quran, verse 7 through to 9. He says, who perfected everything which He created and began the creation of man from clay. In the 8th verse, then God says, then He made His posterity, His progeny, out of the extract of a liquid disdained. And then God says in the following verse, then He proportioned him and breathed into him from His created soul and made for you hearing and vision and hearts. Little are you grateful. And you guys probably picked up on that. Right? Although it's in the English, that there's a shift, there's a grammatical shift, it's called iltifat. The shift is so powerful because God is talking to us in third person through verse 7, 8 and the beginning of verse 9. God says He created the creation of man from clay, and then He created His progeny from disdained fluid, and then He proportioned this creation, He proportioned him. Then God says He breathed into him a soul that He created, and He gave him hearing, sight and feelings and all of these things. And then God says, little are you grateful. So there's a shift from the third person to the second person. And it's so powerful when you think about this, because until the point in the Quran, till the point where God says He breathed into this creation, the soul that He created, God speaks to us in third person. But once the soul is placed within this being, and this being is conscious and aware and able to understand and to reflect and to think, then God shifts the focus to this being, which is us. Then God says, little are you grateful. SubhanAllah, then God is directly referring to us. He's speaking to us because now we're able to understand. SubhanAllah, that is so powerful. And this is the power of the Quran, it's so precise. So I guess the take-home message is, Islam makes sense of everything. Islam makes sense of the problems other areas of life have, such as the hard problem of consciousness, an example we've used today. Islam can explain all these things, but the purpose of the Quran is that we, as the conscious beings God has made us, these aware beings, these beings that have the ability to understand and to reflect and to think, should really understand that God created us to worship Him, to turn to Him, to connect with Him, to be close to Him, and to submit ourselves to Him and worship Him truly.